Have you ever wondered whether the reality we live in, especially online, is actually real, or if we're just watching shadows on a wall, mistaking illusions for truth? Plato may have warned us about this 2,400 years ago. In the Republic, Plato wrote the famous allegory of the cave. It's a story about prisoners who have been chained inside a cave since birth. All they can see are shadows cast on a wall by objects passing in front of a fire behind them. To these prisoners, the shadows are reality. It's all they've ever known. But then one prisoner breaks free. He escapes the cave and for the first time sees the real world, sunlight, nature, people. He realizes that everything he once believed was just a projection. When he goes back to tell the others, they don't believe him. In fact, they become hostile. They'd rather cling to the comfort of their familiar illusions than confront the overwhelming truth. Now let's fast forward to today. Scroll through your phone. What do you see? Highlight reels, filtered selfies, viral takes, news headlines, outrage, applause, all delivered to you by algorithms trained to keep you addicted. Social media has become our modern cave, but instead of shadows on a wall, we're staring into screens. We live inside a second world, a digital world, one that is manufactured, selective, and carefully designed to control what we see, think, and even believe. Like Plato's prisoners, many of us have never stepped outside this cave. We believe the online version of the world is the real one, but what if it is? What if your feed isn't showing you truth, but a simulation of truth, an illusion? Let's break it down. Algorithms shape what we see based on what keeps us clicking. This creates echo chambers, digital caves within the cave, where we're surrounded by opinions that mirror our own. We start mistaking agreement for truth. We stop questioning. We stop thinking. This leads to confirmation bias. Just like the prisoners only seeing shadows, we become convinced that what we are shown is all that exists. And anyone who thinks differently, they're wrong, dangerous, worth canceling. Socrates said the escaped prisoner would likely be killed for trying to show others the truth. In today's world, that's not far off. People who challenge the dominant online narratives are often ridiculed, harassed, or silenced. We've traded intellectual freedom for moral outrage, for likes and shares. But here's the deeper question: what is real? Is it what we perceive, what we collectively agree upon, or is there something that exists beyond all our interpretations? Some philosophers argue that reality is socially constructed. What one culture calls truth, another may call myth. For example, unicorns were considered real in ancient cultures. Today, we call them fantasy. Our understanding of reality changes with time, context, and belief. The Indian philosopher Adi Shankara took it even further. He claimed that everything we experience is Maya, illusion, that our senses trick us into believing in separation, when in truth, all is one, all is Brahman, the ultimate reality. In this view, social media doesn't just distort reality, it doubles down on illusion. It creates identities, personalities, even entire lives that exist only in pixels and perception. You can have a persona online that's entirely disconnected from who you are offline, and people will believe in that illusion more than they believe in the actual person. So how do we escape? Not by deleting your apps or throwing away your phone. Escaping the cave isn't about isolation, it's about awareness. It starts with recognizing that what we see online is not the full picture. It's a shadow play, filtered, edited, monetized. We need to develop critical thinking, ask questions, and seek truth beyond our feeds. We must be willing to encounter discomfort. Real truth isn't always trending. It's often inconvenient, but it's also freeing. Because when you step outside the cave, yes, it's blinding at first, but then you see clearly. You start to understand not just the illusions others believe, but the ones you believed. And that changes everything. In the end, Plato's cave isn't just a metaphor, it's a mirror. It shows us how easy it is to accept a comfortable lie over a difficult truth, and how hard it is to wake up when the dream feels safer than reality. Social media isn't evil. It connects us, informs us, gives us a voice. But if we're not careful, it can also chain us to a wall of shadows, blinding us to the world and the people outside. So the question isn't just whether you'll escape the cave. It's whether, once you do, you'll have the courage to go back and help others see the light.